Hey guys, it's Martha Cherian, and I hope everyone is having a great day today. It's much, much better outside. It's still warm, but not as bad. So I just want to give it a few minutes just to see who pops on. Okay, I know I don't want to make this too long. I say that every day, and it's like 12 minutes, but the title, Path to Least Resistance, or Shake Off Your Resistance. Now, resistance is what? Resistance is fear, okay? But the reason why I'm talking about this today is because I just remembered my favorite movie. I don't know who has seen this, but if you haven't seen it, you need to watch. It's a movie called Forrest Gump. I know everybody's heard of it, but maybe some people haven't. So it's a great movie, and when I watched it as a kid, it's funny. So you just kind of like laugh it off. But, as I watch it, I try to watch it at least once a year. I know I'm terrible. But I always get something new out of it. And I haven't watched it recently, but I was thinking about that movie today. And there's a lot of scenes in that movie with a lot of really deep meaning. But this one scene, it's actually a pretty good chunk of the movie. But it's the scene where Jenny leaves. Remember, he was in love with Jenny. They were, like childhood sweethearts and whatnot. And she goes away, but then she comes back. She had a really rough time, so she comes back to Alabama to see him, and she stays with him for a while. But then she leaves again. Hi, Carol. I'm talking about Forrest Gump. So Carol just came on, and so. The scene I'm talking about, though, is like she leaves and he's kind of alone. And when she did come back to see him, she brought him, while they were together, she bought him a pair of sneakers, running shoes, right? So he's sitting there after he finds out that she left, and he's kind of sad. And he realizes that, he's all alone. So what he does is he goes for a quick run, but then he keeps running. Right? So he runs like from one part of the United States all the way to the other part. So like coast to coast. And I think he does it at like a couple of times. And the reason why I find that so poignant is because he basically went through a lot. Like he lost his mom, then he kind of lost Jenny. Yeah, Carol says, I love that story. But this part is really, really, to me, it was like the crux of the whole movie. So he runs, right? He runs across the United States back and forth, coast to coast a couple of times. And then one day he just stops, right? So why did he stop? Because he was done running, because he shook off all of that negativity. So a lot of times what we have to do is the reason why I'm talking about this is a couple of reasons. Is one, we have to shake off our negativity. I think a lot of times, like stuff we see online, or if things aren't going our way, it's like, we're working towards a certain goal, and it's kind of like not happening yet. We get impatient, and then we start to build up this negativity. So the thing is, you have to like run and shake off this negativity. Now, the great thing about Forrest Gump it wasn't that he was dumb, because like in the movie, a lot of people say, oh, he's just stupid. He wasn't dumb. He was actually a really good student. Like if you had to coach someone, Forrest Gump would be the person to coach, because he gave no resistance. It's like you showed him something and he just did it, and he did it really well, and he made it happen. So, that's the path to least resistance, is to not have any, to not have that resistance, to be coachable, or to be able to focus. Like the man had a lot of focus. He was shown something one time and he mastered it. You see, so the more you do something, you practice at it like he practiced, and he got really good at it. And with everything that he did that with in his life, he excelled at it. So what I'm trying to say from this movie is, you have to kind of be the same way. You have to have that focus, right? You have to have no resistance. Now, the resistance is equal to fear. That's what fear is. Fear is that resistance. He didn't have any. It wasn't in him. So he had no resistance whatsoever, and that's why he was able to excel. Now, a lot of us aren't made that way. Like our makeup isn't that way. In other words, it's our mind gets in the way, and it creates that fear. So if you can kind of catch that, if it's happening to you, if the fear is setting in, catch it and kind of, acknowledge that it's there, but then kind of let it go. because that resistance is what's holding you back, and it's scaring you because you're working at your goals, and it's not happening. But don't worry, because you just have to keep working at it and focus and get really good at it, and it's going to happen for you. So that's what I wanted to say today. I got really excited. I thought that was a great scene in the movie. It was like a turning point, and look at it as your turning point. Shake off that negative energy. Go for a walk sometimes. I tell people go all the time. I do too. I go in nature. I take a walk in the woods because nature just has a way of releasing everything. Try that. If you're feeling negative or down, go for a walk in the woods. I'm telling you, you will feel 110% better once you're done with that walk. It just absorbs all that negativity and that resistance. So that's all I wanted to say today. And see, I did it in 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. So listen, guys, I'm going to go. I just wanted to let you know, that I'm here. And if you have any comments, let me know. Please let me know. Share your stories. And I also appreciate everybody that gives a comment on the video. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that has been watching these. I hope they help. Leave a comment, let me know that they do. So have a great day. Peace out, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.